Good evening and happy Friday, BMS. It's 36 degrees here in South Georgia. The time is now 8:30 p.m. and it's your girl Tiffany J here with yesterday's recap and today's news. Yesterday was Thursday, January 23rd, 2025. The day started with greetings as always. Jordan gave his now customary special good morning to those who saw the sun shining, but he took it away from the people who believe that love and basketball is a good black love story. We sent out birthday wishes to those celebrating birthdays, and then the young folks decided to throw a little shade at the seasoned folks who had the old school Nokia 3310 from back in 2000. Listen, it is not our fault that y'all are still wet behind the ears. It was Thirsty Thursday, and members were given the green light to drop those sexy, classy, but PG-13 selfies, and the pics started rolling in. The topic of the afternoon is, were you raised on love or were you raised on survival? And could you possibly date someone that was raised differently? Why or why not? The answers started rolling in, and it was beautiful to see that so many were raised on love. The day kept rolling and the chat kept chatting. Then the climax hit with our very first general chat happy hour before Zoom. Brittany got everyone engaged and ready to roll before we headed into our nightly Zoom call. And if you missed last night, you definitely missed a treat. It was ultimately a phenomenal day in the general chat neighborhood. And just like that, we're all done with yesterday's recap, and it's time for some housekeeping. Ladies and gentlemen, be sure to check out your regional chat and get active. Ladies, join the ladies' lounge, and fellas, join the men's lounge. Those spaces really are curated just for you. Make sure you've done your mandatory introduction in the Facebook group. We'd hate for you to be booted because you're not in compliance. Do not, under any circumstances, play in any events that didn't go through proper channels. Don't drop any business promotions, unapproved links, or anything of that nature. Protocols are in place for a purpose, and clear is kind. If you have any questions or need any assistance, please don't hesitate to reach out to the admins and moderators. They're here to make your journey a breeze. Lastly, we do want to see you guys and gals on the Zoom chats nightly, building rapport and making connections. That's how you meet people and get in on all the fun. Besides, your future boo might be there waiting for you. And please don't forget about the Ladies Lounge Zoom on every other Tuesday at 7 p.m. and the Men's Lounge Zoom on every other Wednesday at 7 p.m. Both of those times are Eastern Standard. Those Zooms are for their respective audiences, and the information to join can be found in the Ladies Lounge for the ladies and in the Men's Lounge for the fellas. Now, we're all caught up and ready for today's news. It is Friday, January 24th, 2025. The greetings started rolling, and we've got to give a shout out to everyone who works in education and only gets paid once a month, because listen, that monthly pay is diabolical and we wouldn't wish it on anybody. There was some talk about some PTO days, and then the fun began. Miracle kicked off the day asking everyone to post a meme or GIF that showed how they're going into the weekend. The gift started rolling while Jared shared that he got himself a gift, and Zola showed us how she was going to be with her teddy bear as soon as she got home. Of course, Raquel shared that she was already with her teddy. I think I feel a little jealous. It seems there were quite a few folks who are still without a Valentine, and quite frankly, it sounds like y'all better get busy. The newbies kept rolling in with their pictures and intros, and they're all chatty and active, and we love to see it. Clarence came in with today's topic, asking what makes someone a good girlfriend or boyfriend in your opinion, and how do you know when it's really okay to trust someone? They answered varied, but Jared said that he is definitely wifing the one that doesn't devour his fries when he walks away. The fellas laughed, but basically said they feel his pain. The ladies started chiming in about sharing food, but the fellas didn't back down, and the talk jumped to taking hoodies and creasing Jordans, while the answers to the question of the day kept rolling in. It seems that the ladies take the man's food because it tastes better, but the fellas are going to start taking the ladies' clothes to even things out, since it seems we take their things all the time. I can't lie. I really want to see how that turns out. Jordan ultimately said that 2 plus 2 does not equal 4, so that math ain't mathin' when it comes to the ladies taking the fellas' food, but Lakeisha explained that girl math isn't adding at all. It's actually dividing. So there's that. We had some folks inquiring about the Zoom call, so Miracle broke down how the intros work, and the next thing you know, it was time for happy hour. Brittany got everyone going with the flirt or friend game, and our fearless leader dropped tonight's Zoom topic so folks could get ready. Happy hour is no joke, and tonight's Zoom is sure to be a blast. And just like that, we're all caught up on today's news. And now it's time for our upcoming events. We've got the upcoming Valentine's Day Ball the weekend of February 14th through 17th in beautiful Largo, Florida. Georgia's having their first official meetup with Win Games or Win Hearts on Saturday, January 25th. Join them in Atlanta for a night of bowling and games while you mix and mingle. And Texas is having a sexy pajama birthday bash meet and greet on Saturday, the 25th as well. For all events, stay tuned to the events page in the Facebook group to stay up to date and in the know about all BMS happenings. And now it's time for the newest BMS News edition, our event spotlight. Tonight's spotlight goes out to Jared and the Texas chat doing it big with their game night at PJ's Coffee. They met up on January 11th and had a blast. With card games, board games, and good vibes, you couldn't help but enjoy yourself. And of course, they're keeping it rolling because they've already scheduled their next meetup. If you're in Texas and you want to have some fun, join Jared and the crew on February 1st from 4 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. for Playing Too Much. They'll be at PJ's Coffee again for games, networking, and a night to remember. Food and drinks are available at the venue for an additional price. For more information, be sure to check out the events page in the Facebook group or contact Cheetah Moses. And make sure you stay tuned for more BMS event spotlights. The quote for the day is from Simone Biles. She said, "If you're having fun, that's when the best memories are built." That being said, life is going to happen whether you like it or not. The best thing that you can do is find the fun in everything that you do. That will help bring a little more joy into your day and build some amazing memories along the way. Remember, your life is what you make it, so why not make it fun? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it from your girl Tiffany J with yesterday's recap and today's news. As always, have all the fun, do all the things, and participate in all of the shenanigans. And while you do, know that I love you, but God loves you best. And always remember to make it great, know it's blessed, do your best, and God will most certainly take care of the rest. And I will check in on you guys tomorrow evening.